And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
At 6:43 on this Wednesday morning, our Sky 5 view is lighting up. Check it out. We see a few clouds out there, but the sun is peeping out. What a beautiful shot from our Sky 5 camera. I mean, it is just a beautiful start to the day. It is a little warm and humid, though, so be prepared for that as you step outside. 78 degrees with that southeast wind at 8 miles per hour. The rest of the valley, some areas waking up to the 80s. Here you go, 81 in Rio Grande City and McAllen, as well as you in Port Isabel, 79 in Edinburg and Brownsville, 76 in Harlingen, and 78 degrees in Raymondville. Now, the heat is going to continue today, and boy, are you really going to feel it. Let's take a look at future track. Start the clock at 6, we go to 10. The upper 80s will start to feel like the low to mid 90s when you factor in that humid air. That's something that you really have to pay attention to, especially as we go into the second half of the day. Look at this. We'll be in the lower 90s, feeling a lot like the triple digits. We'll actually reach the triple digits today in Edinburgh as well as McAllen and Rio Grande City, from 100 to 102 out there. 99 when you get into Weslaco, 98 down the I-69E corridor in Raymondville and Harlingen, to 95 in Brownsville, and 89 degrees for you on the island. But your feels like temperatures, 103 to 108 degrees. Remember to drink lots of water, take breaks in the shade. You really need to get out of that direct sunshine. Even if you're at the coast, even though it's a little bit cooler, it's still going to be a hot one out there. There's also going to be a choppy bay because of the winds picking up out of the southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. So mariners, you should use caution while you're out on the bay. Near shore waters 3 to 6 feet. High tide is at 9:24 this morning. We continue to track the tropics, and I'm going to show you what's left of Calvin over along the Mexican coast. Really not a whole lot left with this system. Still a rainmaker there for southern Mexico, and it'll continue to be that way at least for the next day or so. Now, as we zoom over just off the African coast south of the Cabo Verde Islands, we're looking at a 10 to 20% chance of this tropical wave developing into something next week. So it's going to be a slow progression west. It's just something that we'll keep an eye on. Now, we're also keeping an eye on just to our south and east, and you take a look at this particular area, nothing out there just yet. However, over the next 5 days or so, I have a 20% chance of this particular area developing into something tropical. There's going to be this broad area of low pressure kind of forming, or expected to form, and with that we could get a possible disturbance with this particular model as we head into about 3 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. It does get a little bit closer, so it's one of those things that we'll continue to watch for development, but for now it looks like it'll start to increase our rain chances early next week. And when I say increase your rain chances, I'm talking about 10 to 20%, maybe up to 30% by Tuesday. So that's something that we'll continue to monitor as it gets a little bit closer to the RGV. Now, looking at how this all impacts your 7-day forecast. Flag Day is today. We'll be at 99 degrees, feeling like 103 to 108 out there. So remember, very hot and very humid. That humidity is not going anywhere. Will be a little bit breezy, so not a bad day for Flag Day. Then overnight, we'll have a few clouds overhead. 79 will be your low. Back to 99, humid and very breezy for Thursday and Friday. But check out how this heat rises. We'll be up near 100 degrees on Friday. 101, hot and breezy conditions continue as we head into the weekend. But then come Sunday, we have a few extra clouds in the sky for Father's Day. 98 degrees will be your forecast. But remember, you still have that high humidity, so it'll still feel like the triple digits if you're planning anything outdoors. It just won't be as breezy as Thursday, Friday, Saturday. As we head into next week, we bump up your rain chances. Your daytime high temperatures will stay in the upper 90s. Overnight lows will stay in the mid to upper 70s for the next 7 nights. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.